solutions. And of course, if you talk about ICT solutions, we talk about communication, data networks, we have to qualify to become, a Cisco partner. We are the first telecom in the region, by the way, to be a gold partner. And as I said, this strategic alliance is meant to provide quality managed services in the region, and that has been the focus since day one, to provide, the best offers in terms of managed services in collaboration with Cisco to our customers. Okay, now just to understand why we need managed services, what's the whole idea of Etisalat and Cisco bringing managed services together, we need to understand what IT does. And I believe all of us, if in this room, understand how tedious IT can become as a job, especially when you talk about day-to-day operations. You've got tens of things to manage, maintain in an organization. And as businesses are aligning their strategy with IT, it becomes even more challenging. And on top of that, since we are a telecom provider, we understand how challenging telecoms is. So you've got all the IT related stuff you have to worry about, in addition to telecommunications. So basically, hands full. You have lots to do in terms of IT. And of course, it's a difficult, you can say, balancing measure. Because at one end of the rope, you've got operational issues. You've got downtime, you've got IT skill shortages, you've got things to worry about. Then, on the other hand, you've got the requirement from the business in terms of innovation, in terms of new applications, convergence. And basically, at the end of the day, the people who are managing the IT really have a tough job to do. The downtime is one of the biggest challenges, especially in today's business environment, where businesses are relying on the transport network, where you've got, even a few minutes or seconds of downtime is basically translated into revenue loss in the company. In addition to the revenue and the financial drawbacks, you have damaged reputation. So it's basically a lot to do with not only the financial, the dollar value, it's the reputation of your organization. And of course, the people, again, the operational IT people are the ones who are brought under the spotlight in any catastrophe or downtime. So here comes the idea of managed services. What is managed services? Managed services basically is to transfer your day-to-day operational tasks to a service provider that specializes in doing that for you. And that's not just, giving your headache or burden to the service provider. It's more of a strategic, more of a, you can say, a vision to focus more on your business, where someone else basically takes care of your day-to-day operation tasks. Now, why Etisalat? Why Etisalat providing managed services? Okay, we at Etisalat are doing managed services for the sake of not just for the customer to outsource the IT part, but no, this is more of an alliance with the customer, with a partnership. It's a partnership model which we want to basically be your consultants, be your partners. At the same time, we have a very flexible outsourcing. It's an outsourcing model where we have we can customize our solutions, our offerings to meet your needs. And of course, at the Etisalat's unmatched footprint in the region. We probably are, if I can boast about, our presence in the region. It is unmatched to a certain extent. And we have an unparalleled vision for providing managed services, and being a Cisco partner is one of our key initiatives, and that is why we are here today as a partner with Cisco. Benefits for customers, I believe all of you today, the market is mature enough to understand and realize the benefits of managed services. Is basically lower total cost of ownership, because the managed services model or the offerings from Etisalat are based on CapEx model, based on an OpEx model rather than a CapEx model. So that basically translates to predictable costs. You don't have to worry about upfront expenditure. It's a one-stop shop. We don't need to deal with multiple vendors. You basically have one service provider that's going to take care of your links, your devices, your connectivity, etc. And of course, as your business goals are going to evolve, our services evolve along with that to keep a balance between the both. As we speak today, and if you had the chance to go to the Expo Center, we as Etisalat today are offering managed services in different flavors, namely managed voice, managed WAN, and telepresence. And all of these services, by the way, are today provided with a collaboration with Cisco technology. We have the managed WAN service, which is as of date the most mature service because we started off with this was step one. Etisalat was, of course, providing you with the link